Hi guys, how are you? Oh my gosh, I am so excited to be making this video. I have other Flosstube videos I've been wanting to make, but I had to wait because I needed to make this one. So, if you guys may remember, last week, Thursday, Friday, maybe early Saturday, I think it was Friday, I posted on a few of the cross-stitch groups on Facebook that I was going to be traveling, that I was going to be in North Florida, that I was going to be in Georgia, and that I wanted to know if there were any LNSs I should visit. So a few of you replied with some names. Thank you for that, by the way. Some of you pointed me to the cross-stitch road trip Facebook group, which I did request to join and got accepted, and check that list out. And yeah, so I got a few names. I did visit a shop in Florida, here in Trenton. You might know it. It was like Suwannee Valley Quilt Shop, but they have like a cross-stitch section, and that was all fine and dandy, and I can't wait to show you what I got from there. But unfortunately, I left my bag at my sister-in-law's house, which was one of the reasons we were going to the area in North Florida that my husband and I did on our vacation, and I left it there, and I'm so sad. But whatever, she's gonna mail it. I'll have it soon, and then I can show you guys. But we ended up going to Alabama. I did not realize we were going to be in Alabama, but it so turns out that where we were in Florida and where we're going to in Georgia, instead of going horizontally and then up, oh, you can kind of see Ellie kind of running around back there, just ignore her. It would make more sense to just do one of these and get to where we needed. And in doing so, we went through Alabama. So I didn't really think much of it. I didn't think we were going to be in Alabama very long. But we did stop to eat. Real nice homey place. My husband didn't want to do your traditional pit stop, fast food stop. So we ended up eating a really nice homey place. And I'm like, let me look. Maybe I'll find something. No cross-stitch shops. Found a needlepoint store. And I was like, it's needlepoint. I might not find what I want. I don't know. But decided to Google it. Found out it was 10 minutes away from when we were eating. So I'm like, okay. I mean, we need to stop and check this out. Okay, sorry about that. So we went to the store. Even in the parking lot, I was like, I don't know about what this is going to be like. Walked in. My jaw hit the ground. Oh my gosh, you guys. This store was crazy. Crazy. I mean, this lady had every floss known to man, and I know I'm already exaggerating because obviously there's something she didn't have, but she had so much floss. I walk in and this entire wall is lined with floss. There's 3 or 4 of those little 4-sided rotating stands with floss on cards. On this side there was also floss. There was a huge floor space with these 4-sided rotating stands that had carded floss. Some of the ones I recognized it on there were Whisper Thread, Petite Treasure Braid, which I know is kind of hard for us to get a hand on here in the US more than it is in the UK. She had a section towards the back that half of the wall was just floss, and by the it was like the twiddled floss, and then she had a section over here that looked like the spools of Kreinik, but it was some other brand. She did have a section of Kreinik as well. Don't mind me. My dog's just chewing on something. Okay, it's a toy. It didn't look like a toy for a minute there. Anyway, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. As my husband said, if we had the money, I probably would have picked up one of everything. And I'm not even a floss collector because I'm like, I don't know about getting a lot of something that I don't know what I'm going to use for. I'll pick up something here and there, but it's not something I commonly do. But just seeing it and being able to touch it and being able to see the true color of everything is awesome. Now, I did ask her, she does have a website, and the website does have a lot of the stuff, but she does say it's, I guess, I don't know how often they keep up with it or whatever, but it's easier to just shoot her an email or call her, send her a list of what you would want, and then she would let you know if she has it, if she has to order it, if she doesn't really work with that particular, you know, brand or provider or whatever. But yeah, the place is called the Needle Bug, which I haven't mentioned. Here is the business card. The owner's Lee Miller. You can see there the address. It is 7020 Vaughn Road, Montgomery, Alabama, 36116. There's a phone number, there's a fax. The website is www.theneedlebug.com, just so you can get an idea of what she has. But I was looking through it and I'm like, I didn't see a lot of this stuff that she had. So I mean, it was crazy. It's better to just email. And then on the back it said, "You made our day. Thank you. Customers like you are a pleasure. We appreciate your business and look forward to serving you again. Happy stitching." So that was really cute. They do have a Facebook page. I'll go ahead and put like the information on this business card and the link to their Facebook page down in the comments section below, just so that you can get to it. And I was so excited, you guys. I cannot believe it. I am going to show you the little tiny haul that I got from the store, and then I'll insert some pictures. By the way, before I forget, they also obviously had other things. Mostly it is a needlepoint store, so like fabrics, there wasn't too much. They had a lot of needlepoint canvases, obviously. But they also had tons of scroll bar sizes. I don't know, I don't use scroll frames. So they had a ton of those. They had a bunch of the Case Creation stand. They had the Baby C, they had the regular Z frame. I think they had the La Petite. I'm pretty sure I saw it. They had a Lowry stand, you guys. I have never seen a brick mortar store carry the Lowry stand. I thought that was just like an online thing. They had a tabletop one, which I didn't even know existed. And they had the actual floor stand. They also had a nice section with a different assortment of needles. They had a ton of scissors, really cool. Some laying tools, some like really intricate, just real nice stuff. Some looked antique-y, some looked real modern. They had Thread Heaven. They had some of the stuff you'll find at your Joann's and Michael's, but it's nice that they had it there as well. It was awesome. So, before I show you the clips, what did I pick up? I basically kitted up all the specialty stuff for my Raven Queen, which I'm kind of glad I did, because apparently Cross Stitch World has gone crazy and there is back orders, at least on 1, 2, 3 Stitch, there's back orders for all this stuff. Now they didn't have the beads, they only had Mill Hill Magnifica beads, which are not the rounded beads, they're cylindrical beads. Still the same size, but instead of feeling like, kind of looking like a little donut, they were very cylindrical, kind of like a bugle bead cut to the size that we need. So I don't know, I didn't pick up any beads for Raven Queen. And I do still need to get the Kreinik cable, which she didn't have, and the DMC, but I do have a set of DMC, at least, so I at least have one of each color that I need. Anyway, so I picked up the Karen Water Lilies. I have Midnight 072. And I was really worried when I saw these because they look different as to what I've seen on the camera. Or videos of different people, but obviously cameras doesn't pick up, and I was looking at the number, so this has to be it. Then another one we need for that is 162 Periwinkle. And by the way, these are so soft. I'm so excited, you guys. I haven't worked with silks before. I do have a couple of Mo silks, but I haven't used them yet. And I do have 197 Monsoon. So those are the water lilies that we need. I also picked up the Kreinik I needed, which we need 9294. And I know the light isn't going to do this justice, but just so that you can see. 150V. 202HL. And lastly, at least for Raven Queen, I picked up the Whisper thread that we need, which is just one. And it is doubly 99. And it's this fuzzy thread that my husband looked at and was like, what is that? And I'm like, it's thread for special effect, you know, like if you're stitching a beard or something like that. And he's like, okay. But he was kind of weirded out by it. But they had all these colors. I also picked up these 2 flosses. Like I said, I'm not much of a floss collector, but I wanted to get something else. So I told my husband to pick up 2 flosses. And that maybe I could stitch like something cool for him, like a word or something. So he picked this one. It's also by Karen, but it's the Snow collection. So it's N17 Snow Carbon. So yeah, number 17. And it's black with this like shimmery iridescent stuff. And this one, which Wimmerlight Merit Gold SHL 49. I think Wimmerlight's Renaissance Designs. I don't know, but it's sort of this orangey, goldy, shimmery thread. These I picked up because I thought they would go well with the thread he picked, but thinking back on it, I don't know if he's going to want beads on something that I stitch for him. I don't know. But I picked up some Mill Hill Magnifica beads just because I wanted to try them, and I figured I was there. If not, I'll find something else to use them for. You do get 2 grams, 10038. Doesn't say what size they are, but I'm assuming the standard size is size 11 bead. So yeah, those are pretty cool. And lastly, I got some needles. I got some Bowen size 28, which actually my husband picked these for me because he knew I was complaining that my DMC size 28 needles are just horrible. And I went to look and I didn't see any, and the reason I didn't see any is because he'd pick up the last one. And when I was checking the bag out later, I'm like, hey, there's needles in here. And he's like, yeah, I picked those for you. Didn't you notice? And I'm like, I noticed now. But yeah, so it was really sweet of him to pick these up. So I'm excited to use them and see how they compare. Size 24 and size 26, I don't really have a problem using the ones that come in the kit or like DMC or whatever. I feel like they're sturdy enough. The size 28, the DMC ones are just super fragile. I mean, I've gone through size 28 DMC needles like I wouldn't believe. So I'm excited to try Bowen. I also got some John James ones at the other store, but I don't have that bag because I left it at my sister-in-law's, so hopefully it'll arrive in the mail soon. So that was my little mini haul from the Needle Bug in Montgomery, Alabama. I hope you check them out. I hope you maybe shoot her an email or give them a call. They were so nice. I'm going to insert the clips that I took while I was there. They're 2 maybe minute or so clips. I haven't seen how this is gonna perform audio wise on the computer. You can kind of hear me talk about it on the phone. I was trying to be quiet. You can kind of hear I'm not sure if she was the owner or just somebody that was working there at the time. She seemed really knowledgeable, so I'm going with that she was the owner. And you can kind of hear her talking in the background, and there was kind of like a class or at least a group of ladies stitching together. Needle pointing, I don't know, we cross stitch. Do they needle point or do they just stitch? I don't know, but they were doing their thing, so I was trying to be a little quiet. So if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. I think you'll be able to hear me, especially in certain parts where I felt like it was okay to be a little bit louder. But I hope you enjoy the little bit of magic that I enjoyed while I was there. And by the way, if you're out and about, don't just look for cross stitch stores. That's what I've been doing. Look for needlepoint stores. I just googled, and there's one relatively close, doesn't have great reviews, but it's not so far, so maybe I'll check it out. And one that's a little bit farther, but nothing crazy, definitely doable. So I'm definitely excited to go check that out to see if they have all these threads or what they have that cross stitchers could use. So yeah, if you're looking for a cross stitch store, don't limit yourself to cross stitch or when you're googling or searching online or whatever. Look at needlepoint, because that's how I found this, and I am so glad I did. I hope this wasn't too like wild crazy, and if it was, sorry. I'm hoping you're enjoying it. I'm just so excited. I couldn't believe it. I mean, my husband was like, oh my gosh, we're like a kid in a candy store in there, and it was awesome. And I wish I could go back. I don't know, maybe one day I will be able to go back, but if not, at least I know I can email or call her or whatever. So I'm gonna leave you with the clips. And if you have any other questions, just put them in the comments down below. If you have any cross stitch or needlepoint or any sort of stitching store that you want to share in your area, just put it down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Guys, check this out. I am on the way to camp, and I found a little shop in Alabama, close to a restaurant we just stopped at to eat. It's a needlepoint, so not patterns and everything, but look, they have every floss you could imagine. Every thread you can imagine. This is all the water lilies, Karen water lilies, other flosses I've never heard of, more floss. I think that's DMC Pearl, but other stuff. Look at this. What is this again? Mulan? I don't know.
Sorry, the owner's walking around talking to people. There's some mesh for needlepoint since this is a needlepoint shop. Of course DMC, but still cool. More floss. More floss. More floss. Look at this. This is crazy. I'm gonna walk to the other side of the store so I'm not like recording through the glasses or the glass that's going on, and I'll record some more on the other side. Okay, more cards upon cards of floss, sparkle rays. Look at all the petite treasure braid. I did get their card because they do ship. It's nice to know I have something that's only a couple states away that'll ship for me, or maybe for you guys if you're in the US. Rainbow linen. I don't know a lot of these. I've never even heard of them. But look at it. It's crazy. They have all the flosses. My word. This is insane. Look at this. Look at that pink. I hope you can hear me, by the way, when I move away. If not, I'll do captions or something. This is the wall of Krennic. Look at that. They have multiple sizes. They don't have the gold cable, but that's okay. That's like all the size 4. Look at that. All of that is Krennic. And they have the Lowry stand. I didn't even know there was a tabletop one, but they have that. They have a floor stand somewhere, she said, maybe towards the back. These are the K Creations. This is the Baby Z. And that's the large one, which I did order. Could have bought it here, but what can we do? And yeah, it's awesome. I'm so excited that I found this store. I wasn't going to come because it was needlepoint, but I'm glad I came just to see the massive amount of floss. Alright, my phone's about to run out of storage, so I'll catch you guys later.